Ando, help us help you spread the love for golf. By far, the most correspondence we've ever had from people just simply writing and going, boo, hiss, I shan't be listening. Yeah. Check back in with us when you've got a good topic. Now, it's your and my job as businessmen and the directors of this company that's decided to discuss everything in the world.
Not making any
If it's
money.
a topic, it must be discussed. We're not making a lot of money. In fact, we're down money on mugs and pencils. But it doesn't matter. Here's the thing, Andrew. I thought maybe if I drew up a bit of a frequently asked questions on golf, because I know we've got a lot of listeners that haven't played the sport, haven't watched the sport, don't know the sport. Mm-hmm. You play, you enjoy it. Mm-hmm. I have played, not to any sort of level of competency, but I very much enjoyed using my Callaway clubs. So...
Just searching for an endorsement.
Just needed to sort of ping that one out there. No, it's okay. It was over one financial year ago that I was given a discount on those, so it can't count in this financial year for cash to comment. And here's the thing. I've got a bunch of rules. Yeah. Bunch of etiquette things.
That's not a rule. That's not a rule. The one financial year rule is not a rule. It's not a Anyway,
so
sorry. Yeah,
don't bother sifting. I'm just telling that if someone wanted to investigate that, I've lost a lot of the documentation. So here's the thing. I'll run through a few frequently asked questions from people. They wanted to know, is this a rule? Is this not a rule? Do you do this in golf? Do you not do this in golf?
Okay.
You as a golf player, maybe you can help us out.
Yeah.
Rules state that gentlemen must always give way when they're on the course to dogs. If a dog is to bite you, the rules state you drop a shot for every yelp or sound that you make.
Not a rule.
Okay.
Not a rule.
The hole is technically known in the rule book as the goal.
No. Not a rule. Not even.
Number 3, FAQ number 3.
Okay.
If someone is already on the green when you get there, you must yell, "May I step aboard, sir?" And if he says yes, you may. But if he says no, you must bury yourself in a bunker for 10 minutes or until he leaves, whichever is longer. Sub rule: if he yells. If he yells, a pie, sir, may I have a pie?
Okay.
If he yells, a pie, sir, may I have a pie, sir?
Yeah.
You must find him a blueberry pie within the hour, or you have to kiss him gently on the nipples.
Not a rule. Not a rule.
Okay.
Okay, now, did these come in over email, or...?
Yeah, this is what people want to know. This is what people think of golf.
Okay.
Okay, is it legal to tie 1,000 clubs together and very, very slowly push your ball to the hole whilst maintaining constant contact, and you stand on the tee for a hole in one? So you push it all the way to the hole with a super long club.
Well, no, because...
You're making a 150-metre long club.
You're only allowed, I think, 14 clubs in your bag.
How long can they be?
I'm not sure if there's any rules about how long
Think
they
about
can
it.
be. Okay.
If Tiger Woods sleeps with your girlfriend, you are allowed a free hat at any night store. Do you even play golf?
That's not a rule either.
Okay. If Bagger Vance beats you on every hole, it's known as getting Vance pantsed.
Okay. People wouldn't remember the golf film Bagger Vance, The Legend of Bagger Vance. It starred Matt Damon and Will Smith, who was
wonderful
actually,
Will Smith.
Yeah, Bagger Vance. But no, that's you. Very rare do you encounter a fictional character called Bagger Vance, and you cannot get Vance pants.
Good. Well, this is good to know. Final FAQ.
Final one, good.
Is it true that when someone hits a ball down the fairway, you yell 4, and if they sneeze, you yell 5, and if they sneeze and hit it, you yell 9, and if the person down the fairway catches it on a 9, it's known as a purple ostrich, and all the people on the course at that time get to record a hole-in-one for whatever hole they're on?
That's, again, not true, that one.
Thank you for your help.
And you and I, the show's a bit like a family. I'm the dad, you're the mum. We get to, with the listeners are our kids.
Yeah.
Jack is the dog.
Or Nudge.
You could be the dog like in Family Guy, though. How about that? You want to be Brian?
Yeah, and I sing some songs and stuff like that.
Occasionally we break into a Broadway number. So, you know, you're still very good friends with the family.
If you had a choice, Jack, would you
You'd rather be the dog than Nudge.
Dog or Nudge from Hey Dad?
I didn't watch much Hey Dad. That was sort of before my time. So I'll go with Brian from Family
Let me
Guy
tell you
just to
this.
be safe.
Brian holds a much higher position in the family than Nudge from Hey Dad did.
He was a neighbour, wasn't
Nudge
he?
was a pest.
He came around and everyone
I don't
rolled
even
their
know
eyes.
who he was there to see. It's not like it was sort of like the one kid's annoying friend.
Yeah. No,
Was he friends with the dude?
I think it was friends with
Simon.
the son.
Because as far as I can remember, Nudge was just there and annoying.
But I think Simon went overseas and Nudge would still
Nudge still came over. Yeah, he was more of an Urkel, just a pest.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Was Urkel not part of the family?
He lived next door.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Shit, well, you're a dog, so you're probably not allowed to watch much TV. And a couple of rules I was thinking of introducing for our family.
Oh, okay. Well, it's always good to run them by, obviously the parents before you...
Well, I don't know if they need to get ratified, but I'll run them past you anyway. Rule number 1. I think it might be nice to have a clap and response rule. Now, you have to clap it back whenever I do it,
No.
just for fun.
No, it's not fun. So that's a no for that one.
Well, rule number 2. I think it might be nice to be presented with a selection of chocolate bars at the beginning of each morning. About 3 would do it.
Who's
You
doing...
just do it to me, mum to dad. And then dad can either select or say pass, and if he passes, you're allowed to have one a week later. In case I remember I do want it.
I would say no to that unless the dog arranges a selection of chocolate bars for both parents.
That seems like an unfair thing to ask a dog to do. Okay. I think it might be nice to have a fatherly shoe shine. If I wear in shoes once a week that require a shine, maybe mum could...
I'm not the mum.
So I shine the shoes.
I'm just sick of arguing about being the mum after 5 or 6 years.
I think I'd like you to mow the carpet once a week for 10 cents. You have to come in early, one show a week, maybe a Thursday, and mow the carpet.
I guarantee it'll be cut to this length.
I'd like it a bit shorter. I think it's getting a bit out of hand. If I get an itch in the middle of my back, you've got to stop what you're doing and scratch it if I can't reach it.
How do I know?
I'll go like this.
So I'm going to keep eyes on you at all
You're
times.
going to keep talking.
Okay.
Because we've got a show to do.
Yeah.
But you have to come over and find the itch. And I'll use my voice to tell you where it is. So if I start doing like this, it's higher.
Yeah.
And if I go over here, it's to the right.
Okay.
And if I go over here, it's higher and to the left. But hopefully people won't be able to tell. Do you want to practice?
Okay, I do.
So the other day I went to the shops.
Oh, okay.
And I was...
I'm not there yet.
Andy, I was at the shops and I was looking for the Snickers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. I said to the shopkeeper as he scratched my back. So sometimes you can work in the scratching into the story. And there's probably just one other rule.
Okay, that's it. Don't spit on the carpet.
You're only allowed to split on the floor once a year, and the other guy has to clean it up.
And the other guy has to clean it up.
So I've used up our spit credit now for this year, and you have to clean it up. If it's not cleaned up, the other guy, me now, is allowed to nominate someone in the world that has to legally join your family. And I nominate Kim Jong-un. So he has to be your brother. If you don't clean up the spit.
I'll clean it up.
It's a family rule.
It's business brunch. Currently examining the topic of fake names, Ham, one topic at a time until we do 27 trillion.
And we get so many fake names sent into us here at the show, and we do love them. We have a soft spot for them. I think a lot of people would be annoyed that people write in under aliases, but not you and I.
No.
There's a wall of honour. There's a list of honour. And when we get a particularly good fake name, brings a smile to our face. Do include your actual contact details though on the form in case we can call you or email you to follow up on something because
it's tough to send a mug.
Yeah, Nobby McSquizzlebottom is not something that the White Pages generally gives us a result for. But Ando,
you say the love for fake names stems back many, many years from when you got bought unstuck by a fellow called Earl?
I got a hot tip one day that I couldn't resist calling to chase up on. I think we were chasing some celebrity on the show at the time and rang. The email seemed legit. Said, yeah, I've got their phone number if you want it. Just give us a buzz. It was very exciting. The name, though, was Earl Squirrelson. And when we called Earl Squirrelson, we were just met with not a young gentleman called Earl with an unfortunate surname who in the past had been the son of a squirrel. All we met with was a chuckle. And a smug acknowledgement from the caller that he had, in fact, pulled a wonderful amount of wool over our eyes as we'd called him under Earl Squirrelson. Soft spot in our heart, Ando. But it's very hard to pick what our favourite fake name is. So from the list of, these are genuine names that have all been emailed to the show, we thought we'd try and pick through song.
Squid Tigginsworth and Harmless Undies.
Frowny Face McGibbons rode in on Sunday.
Darius Square Botham, Joey Nunchucks got game.
These are a few of our favourite names. Rumbold Banana Hammock and Tom the King of all fish sticks.
Skittleton Bear and Hot Pants the stick insect.
We like Dobby the Free Elf and Winky Rumpleton's the same. These are a few of our favourite names. Lord McWatto,
Winston Chestnut,
Fortescue Dilly Turd the Third. But far and away it's still Earl Squirrelson as the best fake name.